What's going on? I hope you're doing great. I'm Justin Voss and welcome to another quick project video. I have a bigger project going on. It's kind of like a table and it's going to need adjustable feet for two of the legs. The other side is going to be wheels. But in any common table build for your shop, you're probably going to want 4 adjustable feet. So that's what we're going to build today. You could buy these, but I think I got $2 in materials right here and a little bit of time. So we're going to see how nice of feet we can make ourselves by just using a couple bolts, some nuts, washers. The nuts are actually gonna be part of the plate that we're gonna put on the bottom of here, so that way the feet can thread in and out. But yeah, let's just get into it. So for a couple reasons, I chose a 1/2-inch bolt. One of the big reasons is I have a 1/2-inch chuck in my drill, which is gonna come handy here in a second. And then also 1/2-inch drill bits are pretty common for the biggest a drill index will go up to without buying, more specialized bits or individual drill bits. So with a 1/2-inch chuck, the bolt will fit right in there. And one, we're gonna clean this up for looks, and also it's zinc coated, I'm pretty sure, and you wanna get that off, don't really wanna weld on that. So this is just a 60 grit, 3-inch disc with a roll lock type twist lock on it from Empire Abrasives. And we can use this drill to spin this like a little mini lathe. All right, now that it's nice and rounded over, the end still has the markings from the bolt on it, so we'll flatten that off too. Now that the rough shape is all together, I'm gonna make it look nice. I got a red surface conditioning disc, and that'll make this look a lot better. Next I have the washer, same thing, it's coated, so we're gonna need to get that all off of there. I've seen people use acid to get this off. It never really seems to work that good in my opinion, and it still leaves it nasty, and you usually have to clean it up with a grinder anyway. So I usually just grind it off from the beginning, unless it's like a bunch of little bolts that you really can't hang on to, then I can see acid helping. This video is not sponsored in the normal sense of the word, because these short little project videos that I'm kind of trying to do within bigger projects, but honestly I don't know how they're going to perform. But Maestro's has always been a supporter of this channel, that's why I wear their t-shirt a lot, and if you have a beard like me, that's kind of what they do. They do beard care products. I'm not gonna go into a whole spiel. I'll leave a link for them down below if that all sounds interesting to you. And then also my TIG welding gloves are back in stock on Amazon, both the black and the white pairs. So those two things, if you wanna check them out, greatly appreciated. Help support the channel. But you just being here helps too, so thank you. The next thing I'm gonna do is actually weld the bolt to the washer. I'm just gonna tack it there for now on the top because I'm gonna weld around this with stainless and I want it to stay looking nice. So I'm gonna tack it to the washer and then come back with some ER70 and fill this in on the underside and grind it smooth. And then clean up the top and do our final pass around the top afterwards. The hardest part is gonna be making sure this is as straight as possible since there is no swivel, and once it's welded into the foot, if it's off a little bit, it's always gonna hit the ground like that. To help with that, I think I'm going to try to clamp this to this block to hold this up to give some space for the bottom of the bolt, and C-clamp it down. It's nice that this vise has a little vertical groove. Well, now it's vertical. Normally it'd be a horizontal groove, but it kind of lets round objects snap into it. this, I'm just going to use 70 rod because when I grind it down, it'll all kind of be the same material and easier to grind down than a stainless weld would be. So this actually looks pretty good without the weld. If I wouldn't have put those 2 tacks on the top, I think it would have looked pretty nice just to leave it by being held on the bottom. You know, but since we have those 2 tacks there, I'm gonna go ahead and run a bead just around there for looks. See if we can't screw it up. Okay, not bad, not bad. I did like it without, but it looks pretty cool like this too. While that's cooling, we can do the next part, which is make the base plate that it's actually going to screw into. So for that, I have a piece of 3/16 plate here, which is about 4.7 millimeters thick. And we're just gonna cut out a piece that fits on the end of here, drill a hole in it, weld this nut to one side of the plate, and then weld the plate onto the tube. And then we'll see how it all looks. There's our bottom plate. And last but not least, to weld it to the leg. It's gonna fit on the outer edge, that way the weight's not, you know, trying to pop it through or crack a weld, versus if you built it to go inside the leg, it's just weaker. All right. Well, there it is. We got one foot done. Didn't really take that long. Obviously, I have one more to make. I wasn't going to bore you with making two. Process is identical to this. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It actually looks really good. You know, I could see if you did custom furniture and stuff, you could kind of start with something like this and decorate it however you want, do your own stylings on it. If you had a lathe, you could really do some cool stuff. But I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Like I said, trying something new, breaking up big projects that will have their own final video, and then taking little details throughout it and creating individual videos. That way that big final video isn't an hour long. But like I said, just experimenting, trying to figure out what works best for you. I appreciate everybody out there who's joined the channel and become a channel member, part of the Dime Crew. That's awesome that there's people willing to put up $4.99 a month to support the channel. I mean, I cannot thank you guys enough. More live welding streams are coming soon, so with that membership, you get those emotes and the sub badge and that kind of cool stuff. I mean, I think it's cool, I don't know. But if you did like this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hope you stick around and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.